Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of May 2022. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Gemini. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Page of Pentacles. You're in a learning kind of mode. Possibly you're learning something new for your job, for school, for who knows. Not only that, possibly something tied up to your own healing, your own experience that you're going through right now. Starting off the reading, the Strength card crossed by the Seven of Cups. It feels like you're really pushing hard to move on from a situation, to open up at least to moving on, you know? You've got all the tools here in your focus. You've got your heart open. You're willing to open up. In the recent past, there's been a separation or a breakup or an ending to a situation. It kind of makes sense that you're in this place now, but you're looking ready. You know, a lot of people, well, for now, until we clarify at least. A lot of people, you know, they've gone through a breakup of some sort and then they kind of rush through this process of moving on. And I feel like you showed up in that energy a few times, but for right now, at least, you're showing up as I'm ready and open. Okay. In your strength, yes, you are standing in your power here, the Emperor. In the immediate future, the Eight of Cups, something is working out here, something is building up. Supporting this reading, the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. Nice. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, there's something shaking here. You know, when I see the Tower, it's not like, a lot of people see the card and it's like, oh my God, the end of the world is coming. For me, when I look at this, the more and more I go through this Tower energy, it just feels like a shaky kind of an energy. Think of it as an earthquake. That doesn't necessarily mean bad. You know, it's like shaking the vibration out. It's like, okay, so that to me means more like a change in vibration, a change in energy, which is not always bad. Quite the opposite. You know, in your hopes and fears, love. You want love, a brand new beginning in love, and in the potential outcome, as I said, I see you open for it and ready for it. And when you're truly ready and aligned with that energy, oh hell yeah, the universe is going to provide. Can we not clarify? It's looking pretty good here. We can close it off like this. You'll have a short reading for me. It looks good. Can we just leave it like this? You know that clarifying is gonna, I'm gonna see the underlayer here, and that usually is not that pretty. So I'll make a deal with you. We'll close it right now. We won't even have an extended, and we're good to go. Yeah, no, that's not fun. That's not fun. Come on, let's dig deeper. Let's see what's up. Let's see, Gemini. Page of Pentacles. Let us see. Ooh, man. Well, if we clarify and the energies are getting bigger and bigger, staying in the same line here, we're good to go. And for now, promising. For the Page of Pentacles, you get the World card, the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess. Okay, so apparently you have learned something big, and you were open to learning, and you have learned. That cycle has closed, so that tells me lesson learned, chapter closed. And then after that, following is happiness, and allowing your intuition to lead you in the direction of happiness, which is kind of what's going on here through this reading by the looks of it. So let's see. Let me clarify the Strength card. The Six of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Swords. You're feeling hopeful. You're feeling hopeful. You're pretty strong for stepping into this energy, because this is an energy of trust. If anything, it's an energy of trust in the universe, in self. Kind of a good energy, and quite open and curious about what's out there, you know? And you're ready for it, feeling good about it. Let's do the Seven of Cups. Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands. You've been kind of standing in the way of this energy of moving on. As I said, I feel like I've seen it for you a few times where I want to move on, I want to move on, I want to move on. But what if you were not ready? And there was an energy inside of you that was telling you, hey, maybe you're not ready. And you're like, nah, I want to move on. So there's that resistance over there where you're not necessarily listening to what's going on inside of you. And from the mindset of, you're pushing against what was going on inside of you. That's the resistance that's shown up here. And I feel like you've been in that for quite some time by the looks of it. You know, still tied up to some sort of commitment here. If not physically, energetically, for sure. So it's still showing up a little bit, but not as bad as in the past. That resistance. Let's do the Knight of Cups in your focus. The Queen of Wands, the Temperance card, the Three of Swords. You're open from a heart space here. So your heart is open. You are proceeding in the direction of moving on from an open heart space, from love. You're showing me the importance of physicality too. You're showing me the importance of, but they gotta be hot too. You know, something like that. Okay. I may as well leave you with that here. Or translate what's next. Because it's like you're gonna learn what this is about. Where coming from that energy of the heart, perfect. Good intentions, heart open, love. If you put too much importance of the way they look, the way they comb their hair, I don't know, things like that. It's looking like you're heading towards a pitfall here, a little bit of a disappointment, a little bit of, let's say you're expecting this. You're expecting a certain pattern to show up and then, okay, that's it. That looks like, you know, exactly what I want. So you're creating expectation here based on physicality, based on the attraction especially. If you're not feeling an inch of that, what you're supposed to be feeling, which you don't even know, but you're just expecting it in a certain way. Beyond that, there's a little bit of a heartbreak here because expectation does create disappointment. And I feel like you know that, you know, I mean, by now we should all know that. It's never going to turn out in the way that we expected. And especially when we don't have it very clear, you know, what we're expecting. No. And it's not clear here because you're starting off from your emotions, from your heart, and then you're twisting it into a surface kind of aspect. And the clarity is lost here because this doesn't tie up to this. You know, love is love. It doesn't ask what color of eyes they have, what color of hair, how tall they are, how skinny, how big, how massive, how not massive. No, love doesn't ask that. So that's when it's kind of lost in transition here, the aspect of love, you know. Interesting. Let's do the Emperor. In your strength, the Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Emperor. Okay, so you're confused at times. You're doubting at times. You're doubting. And you're doubting based on past experiences. You know, because it didn't work out in a particular situation, or because who knows what the hell happened in a particular situation. Because of past energies, you're doubting your current self. You stepping into your own power. You have doubts about you being there, you know. Step into what? Into you. Where is you, this you that you're talking about? No, you. You know, it's there. It's always been there. But because you've been hurt, because of who knows what the hell happened, what you've gone through, you only know. But those experiences are there. You're here to go through different new experiences. And if you take the results of those and apply it to the new, the new is going to look like the old. You're recreating the same scenario by taking those with you. And that's where I see a little bit of, well, what? You know, a little bit of confusion here. You'll get it. You'll get it. You're there surrounding yourself basically in that confusion. So you'll get to you. Let's do the Eight of Pentacles in the immediate future. The Justice card, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Okay. You're focusing on work here. Your shift is, well, your energy is shifting towards work. Whereas it's not, you're still coming from an open heart space and ready for new love, a new chapter in love. But at the same time, it's like, oh, hang on, I need to take care of some things here. So you're kind of shifting towards here, which is work, but still looking at love. So in this Eight of Cups, I don't know if you notice here, you know, even though you're walking away from this aspect of love, you're still kind of looking back. So you're not losing focus completely, but definitely shifting towards work in the immediate future. Let's do the Sun. The Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Moon for the supportive energies here. You hit a little bit of a wall here, possibly in the work aspect. It's not necessarily the work aspect as is, it's shown up as a more of a general kind of an energy, bigger picture. I don't see it necessarily tied up to work and only work. It's more of a general aspect of your life where I feel like you're hitting a path that splits into two. And it's like, what the hell do I do now? I don't see you sitting there for long. I see you taking one that looks like it's going to lead you into a good place, into a happy place. But I see you stopping for a minute there, you know, and possibly in that minute, you have the, you have choices. You're either going to fall in that place of, panic. What do I do? Where do I go? Or you're just going to trust that whatever choice you're making, it's a good one. Because it feels like it's going to be, if you allow yourself to trust it. Let's do the Tower. In the hidden energy for the Tower, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, man. This is a beautiful energy. This is the good shaking tower. This is the good earthquake. Because I feel like through this, you're starting to put yourself first. You're starting to give to yourself a whole lot of good energy towards that self-love chapter of your life. And it's opening up something brand new for you that you've never experienced before. You know, your perception is different over all sorts of things, even over the world. It changes things for the better to a point of, what the hell just happened? You know, it opens you up to a brand new way of looking at life and perceiving life and living life. And I feel like you didn't do that necessarily consciously, but when it opens up, it's like, whoa. And I feel like you're almost there. Almost there. In your hopes and fears for the Ace of Cups, you get the Death card, the Fool, the Six of Cups. Interesting. You're closing something out, and I see that happening here. As you're closing something out, you're more open. It leaves you more open towards something else, something brand new, something that fits. So it feels like this energy that you started on here with, but they gotta look this way, it's kind of falling. It's kind of going away. Where it's at, it's like, maybe it was like that in the past. But right now, because you're opening up to looking at life in a different way, you're starting to be more open in, I have to feel it more than they have to look like this, like that, like the other, you know? That's coming to be more important in the way that your heart, your soul, you feel, rather than how they look. Let's do the Two of Cups. for the potential outcome. The Six of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Empress. You're showing me leaving a place of love where you definitely had love for the situation, leaving that, but heading towards something deeper. And again, to me, it makes complete sense with the hidden energies, with that place of self-love. You're starting to love yourself more. You're starting to feel that love towards self more. That's going to open up the door to energies that you're going to attract because of that. They're going to be like magnets. The minute you start to activate this self-love, this newfound way of self-love, you're going to attract things towards you that resonate with that. And it's going to feel completely different than what you've experienced before in terms of the energy of love. So of course all of this surface stuff is going to fall off. It's not going to be important. Let's see what the universe has. The Six of Wands in reverse, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. You're not there yet. The universe says you're not there yet. Because all that I talked about, the love, the stability, it kind of feels in the same way that it did so far, which is good. It's still okay. I don't know if it's there for you currently in the shape and form of a human, but in the shape and form of the energy that you associate with love and stability, you're giving me a sense of, yeah, no, it's kind of the same. Nah, it's not, and I don't feel that great about it. I don't know what you're talking about, you know, kind of a thing. You're not there yet. You will be. The minute you hit this, the minute you're going to start to shake in that vibration of the Tower, the surprise, surprise, here's a new way to love yourself and to experience life after that. That's when it's going to start to show up in a very different way. Let's close it off with a oracle card from Alice to Wonderland. Nature, communication, flower energies, fairy energies, elemental messengers. Fairy? Is that how it's spelled? I don't know. Okay, so this is kind of a push to go outside, connect with nature, which is going to keep you in the present, by the way, a whole lot. That might be helpful for that self-love part. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.